Okay, episode 687. It always see this is the way that the end of a penny roll wrapper is supposed to be, but the way they made these new penny rolls, these are recent, past 10 years. They're so cheap that you don't even have enough. And let's want to check the size real quick. Maybe they put too many pennies in there. Nope, there's exactly 50 pennies. See, it's my sample of zinc cents. Nope, there's 50 pennies in there. So there's not too many pennies. It's just a penny roll. They took off a little extra paper then compared to the older ones to save, I don't know, a penny per thousand penny wrappers. Oh, you see this? Is this all copper? Okay, it's not all copper, but there's a lot of copper in here. Wow. 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 And the funny thing is, wow, there's probably about 10, 15 copper in here. The funny thing is it's copper and it's shiny cents, right? Okay, maybe okay, yes, there are a couple not shiny zincs in here, but the majority is just so interesting, right? Look, like striped, almost striped between copper and shiny zincs. All right, this is gonna be a good. I could tell already. This is gonna be a good one, right? Episode 687. Let's see what we find here today. Yeah, the previous episode was really coin hunt was really good. It was a little off topic for that video. I know. I do that sometimes. Today, I will do my very best to stay on coin, penny roll hunting relating topics. 1975 Denver. This channel, in general, is dedicated to looking for lesser known varieties, errors and mistakes on United States pennies through penny roll hunting. That's the general um, gist of the channel. I'm not going to hold on to any of these strong ridge rings for short videos today because I'm confident we have at least 10 copper pennies. Sometimes if a penny roll hunt is really weak, 5, 6 copper pennies, then I will hold on to no white am. I will hold on to interesting looking zinc cents and I'll do short videos on. Look at this. See, I don't even know if I was even looking at this as being a possible or potential what's going on with the camera. Oh, come on, man. Don't start this. Okay. Oh, okay. Hold on a second. I might have to clean. Hold on. Let me pause. I'm going to clean the lens. All right. Let's see if that helps. All right. Not bad. Oh, look. No way. You see that? Do you see that? Pretty sure it's a die clash. The only question is, how come that doesn't look like the top of Lincoln's head? Because it goes straight. Look, it doesn't even. It's not damaged, or I would have messed up these stairs. Let me look at that under the loop real quick. So I would say it's definitely a minor die clash. The only question is of what? Die clash is supposed to be the other side of the coin, and you can see it inside the columns, right? So that's a pretty good indicator, right? I mean, and again, there might be other types of die clashes that I'm not aware of, like other things that one side clashes with. I will put that to the side. Beautiful looking coin. This is the exact type of coin you want to find an error on, something that you have a chance of getting like an MS 61, 62 on. Even if it got an AU, it'd be fine. But you have a shot with this at MS conditions. I will put that to the side. And that is copper paint number 2. A 2023 D. I don't know if did the D's come with extra V's? I have no idea. I have no idea. Eric is the king. Eric, my one of my longest time member. Shout out to all my members. Israel, American Roofing Company, Colby, Terry, Sandra, and Eric, Kenai Collectibles. Um, I lost my train of thought there. It always happens. Oh, the king of 1982s, 2023s. I know he was going crazy looking for those extra V's when they during 2023. Yeah, yeah. Good times, man. Good times. Different. So crazy, man. 2020. I think it was a different world back then, man. 2023. I just got a little nostalgic. That's all. I got a little nostalgic. That's a pretty nice. It's got a little. It's got some fingerprint marks on it, but otherwise, it's a pretty shining. I'll put that to the side. Pretty shiny Lincoln Memorial. Here goes another one. Look at this. Wow, 99. I wish this was a wide AM. That would have been great. An MS condition wide AM. That's what you want, man. That's big cheese. Okay, we got another shiny Lincoln Memorial. See, like this, I'm not going to hold on to them. 83. If I would have picked this up from the reverse, I wouldn't have been sure if it was. I have to weigh these 83s that look like that. The chance of it being a copper $10,000 penny is like 1 in a million or a billion or whatever it is. Probably billion, actually. But I still got to weigh it because it just looks so coppery. You know, it doesn't look like a regular zinc cent. 2.52, so obviously zinc. Look at this. That's an interesting looking one, like reddish orange. This looks like copper too, right? I'm glad I got my little scale over here. 2.4 rate. Now this is copper. That's what copper looked like. If this was zinc, I would be shocked. 69D, yeah, it's almost impossible. You can tell this has that. That is copper penny number 5. We're not even halfway through. Another nice looking Lincoln Memorial. Again, no white in, unfortunately. This is another one that would be nice. Probably MS62. A 91. Misaligned die 91. Yeah, a little too dirty. I'm not gonna go through cleaning that up. Look at this beauty. Look at these beauties, man. Oh yeah, die clash. What a die clash. It's not a strong die clash. It's there though. All right, that's the Lincoln head. Nice looking coin. Yeah, see they cleaned it up. There was a die clash here on the front. They cleaned it up. Beautiful looking coin. 1980. That's copper penny number 6. Yeah, we're gonna get. I'm telling you, we're gonna get 10, 15 out of here. Another nice. Oh, Oh, look at all these die clashes. Now this one's nicer. Still no head, just the back of the head over here on an 86. Yeah, so you can see it here a little bit. It's just a little too weak. '98. I think the '98 is the rare. There's one wide AM out of the three. The '98, '99, 2000. That's like I think it's the '98. If you find the '98, you can look it up. It's easy to find out. And that's the rare one. Like an average one's worth like, the other ones, the '99 and 2000. No flare G. They're worth, $20 depending on condition again. But the '98, whichever one it is, it's either '98 or '99. I think it's the '98. Is worth like $200. That's copper paint number 7 and copper paint number 8. I'm telling you, it's loaded, man. Loaded with copper. Loaded with copper. Loaded with copper. Probably gonna lose count now. 8 or 9. Yeah, I lost count already. Forget about it. I'll count them up at the end. I'll tell you how much. We'll look at how much copper we got. Yeah, it's those varieties that are easy to miss that most people don't know. Um, nice 81 Denver. And if you find one, it's gonna make your day. You know what I mean? You find a 98, whichever the rare one is. I mean, any white AM you're gonna be happy finding. You find a 98, and all right, do I want to keep that one in there? A little dirty on the edge. And let's put a bunch together. See if you notice it. Nah, you can't even notice it. All right. A lot of nice Lincoln Memorials these past couple. This one I won't keep. Well, the edge is super shiny. Yeah, maybe I will. Yeah, you find $100 penny, you're gonna be super happy, right? I found a few of them. Well, again, I got this one video um, when I got copper pennies from when I first started the channel, and I was like, "What is this?" I've since come to believe that it is a. Oh, I don't know. I can't remember actually. I can't tell a lie. I can't remember if they are die clashes or double dies, but they were all in the same several rolls that I got from the bank at this one time. So my assumption is that all those pennies were somebody got them from the bank for whatever reason, and they ended up in their jars, and they sent them back to or maybe they were coin collectors. They had to be coin collectors. There's no way that's accidental. How they got into somebody. Wow, that's beautiful, right? Look at that. Look at that. Super thick rim, edge. Cool. And super strong error. Whatever it is, it's a very strong error on all those coins. And they're all in MS condition, mint state condition, and they're all more than like this is a strong die clash. We finally found one. Super strong die clash. That is a super strong die clash. inside. That's what you want. This one's worth. This one has value. Even over here, you can see how strong it is. Nothing on the front. They totally erased it from the front. Oh no, you can see it here. Very light, very light. You can see the Lincoln Memorial. Super at a certain right there. Super. I mean, they polished it off. You can see all the. You see, look around the head. See all the polishing marks. They polished. Oh look, they missed some of it. They polished the die. They fixed the die, right? The die had the die clash error, and they fixed it. And you can see the polishing mark. What a great, great, great. I'm gonna take a picture of this. Let me get a little closer. What a strong die clash that is. Super strong. That's what year is it? 83. Another 83 that looks like it's, does it look copper? I don't know. It does. I have to weigh them. We've been finding a lot of these really nice looking 83s. 255, yeah. All right. You're hoping for a 3 gram 83. But still, we got a really nice die clash there. What a great penny roll hunt this is. Turning out to be. 95. Yeah, how much is that die clash worth? $5. $5 rule. $5 rule die clash. Wow. Talking about polishing marks, and look at these scratches on this one. It's funny because now that I zoomed in closer, I see something going on there. You would think we would definitely see it in the reverse, something on the reverse, but we don't. Hmm. Interesting. Yeah, this is like copper penny number 10 we're at right now. $76. All copper, man. All copper. 63 Denver. So that might be it. That die clash might be the only error coin we find today. This was a lot of fun. No white AM. Really nice. A good penny roll hunt. Oh, another beauty. A good penny roll hunt. Look at this 93. Look at this. I find them fascinating when they have these interesting. I'm pretty sure this is just a matter of how the clad. Remember, clad is the copper is electroplated to the zinc blank, and I can only assume that this it just has something to do with the way the electroplating uh, happens. Pretty cool looking though. Wow. Is this copper? Has to be. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What a absolute stunner. Found a bunch of them today. So happy with that, about that. All copper, man. Maybe this one's, no? The whole bottom is copper. Kind of weird that they put all their copper pennies, you know what I mean? Like they grab their copper at the end. That's a weak die clash. 1979 Denver. And last but not least, it's a zinc. See, I thought this one was copper. 88. No flare G. All right, so let's see how we did today. All right. Look at these beauties up here. Even this one. Try to keep them in some sort of order. I'm weird like that. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I said between 10 and 15, and we got 17. 17 doubled is 34, 34%, 34% copper. Can't beat that, man. Absolutely, absolutely cannot beat 17 copper pennies in a penny roll hunt. In a totally inconspicuous looking penny roll. Very good. Please click like and subscribe. This is episode 687, and I will see you in episode 688.